Fragpunk just had a brand new update. We'll go over all the details with the patch notes and all the changes, which does include some hidden changes that weren't in the patch notes. Additionally, in case you missed them, we'll go over some Twitch Rivals highlights, which will lead us on to some last-minute mentionables from both the developers as well as the community. We got a ton to talk about. What's up, world? It's Utopia back in with another video. Today we're checking out all things Fragpunk. Okay, so first up, let's go over and jump into those patch notes and what the new changes are, as well as those hidden and secret changes. So this was another hotfix here, where the first change was to use the Shard Clash mode, where they have adjusted the volume calculation formula for the Shard card Let Them Hear You, and it now reaches maximum speed boost more easily. It actually was quite hard, even if you were screaming into your microphone, to essentially reach that maximum, so I'm glad that they have essentially boosted that a bit. It is a pretty fun card overall. That'll get a showcase in the Twitch Rivals highlights and showcase. You'll see that one in its full glory. Again, they have chosen to do some more Outbreak mode changes here, where they reduce the base damage of the Super Parasite's Pollution Aura skill. So essentially the skill that they do throw, that will now be depleted a little bit. Seems like when you were a Super Parasite that was doing a little bit too much damage. Again, they are really trying to balance this mode out between the parasites and the humans. They're getting really close here. I love that they're kind of adjusting that. Even though it's like a side mode, they really do care about it. So I'm glad to see some changes there, which also includes the modification to the Shard card Blade Master. Players with this card now take higher damage from bullets and explosions, and this extra damage affects the entire body instead of just legs. I do wonder if this affected other modes. Again, because you can get the Shard card Blade Master in other modes, even the regular playlist also can be obtained in the Zombie Outbreak mode. So I am wondering if this card is essentially being nerfed in both aspects there, although they do have it highlighted under the Outbreak mode. They've also increased the score that survivors earn through dealing damage and surviving. Again, they're really trying to get this mode balanced. There was some interface changes here, some updated icons. That's one of the hidden changes here that I will go over, as they didn't denote which ones those were. They've also optimized some challenge descriptions and interface text. If we jump over very quickly, they actually did update the icon for Pathogen. That was updated in the new patch. As players have pointed out, it did kind of reminisce from Harley Quinn, or look like Harley Quinn. So it seems like because of the similarities there, they did change that. Some people do prefer the old icon. Yeah, I kind of do as well. But I see why they had to change that for the similarities. For ranked mode, they've adjusted the time window you can reconnect to a ranked match without the abandonment penalty. So it should help people that maybe either crashed or lost internet connection. They should be able to get into a ranked mode quicker. There was also some general fixes here. There was an issue with weapon charms, and specifically the elimination counters. Equipped spots were not saving correctly. Shard cards also had their converter not be diffused at certain locations where the Shard card freestyle placement was activated. Essentially, that allowed you to place the converter wherever you wanted, but the time was extended by 40 seconds, so that did probably create some problems with the terrain. Certain sound effects were not working at certain distances when teammates landed on metal surfaces, and they also fixed an issue with collision on certain maps. Two last updates here are an issue with scrimmage that could not be accessed on certain servers in certain regions, and the occasional matchmaking issues. And they are trying to alleviate and balance those out. Now, we did just have the Twitch Rivals event, where essentially it was TenZ versus Shroud in a 2-day matchup. There are actually some decent highlights from that, and I figured I would feature those here. So the first one is actually an intense matchup between TenZ and Shroud, where TenZ actually does get a 3x elimination here, and we'll just let this intense situation speak for itself.
Spawn, last one. Wait. On your right, But I think he's literally one tap. He's off.
All over, except for the
Nice!
No.
Nice try.
We have another clip here that is quite funny with the Shard card Let Them Hear You.
Hello? Hello, testing. Louder! We need to be louder! Dude, it's not loud enough. We gotta scream. We're rushing A, okay? Everybody ready to scream, scream, scream. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Louder, 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 louder. Scream, let's go. I'm flashing. I'm charging, I'm charging, I'm charging, I'm charging. Keep going. Let's go. One tap.
I'll showcase off some more highlights in the coming days as we are getting those in, but a nice checkout with the Twitch Rivals highlights. We do have a brand new updated event here. This one is labeled No Rules, Just Highlights. Kind of like we saw with the Twitch Rivals highlights there, you can do some highlights for yourself or with your own gameplay clips here, where they do want you to share your most exciting in-game moments. You can send these screenshots with your Reddit username watermark, that way people can't steal it, or you can also submit this to the Discord channel using essentially your Discord username or your username as a watermark. Either one works there if you want to head to the Fragpunk channel, or you can go to this Reddit post, which I will include a link to down below. Now, the rewards are for first place Lifetime Battle Pass, second place in-game Chug Chug Charm, which is community exclusive. Third place is an in-game random gift pack, which is a basic sticker pack, seasonal sticker pack, or in-game gold, where they do mention that each player can only receive the reward once. So even if you took first and second with 2 clips, you would only get the first reward. The event period has already started and will last till the 22nd. Well, that will close at 11 p.m. PST. They are going to do a second week of this, which will go from the 23rd of March to the 29th. And again, the cutoff will be 11 p.m. PST. And they do mention the rewards will be distributed within 30 days. Now, it looks like there's also this event over on Twitter, but it does look separate to that, where they have the best good timing for a chance to win the Lifetime Battle Pass. So a chance to get another Lifetime Battle Pass here over on their Twitter. Speaking of their Twitter, they also do give a shout out to St. Paddy's Day or St. Patrick's Day, where they do show some theming for that. Maybe we get a St. Paddy's Day event or even some skins. We'll have to wait and see. Last up here, of course, we do have those community mentionables. This one here comes from the subreddit, where essentially they want percentages and numbers on ability descriptions. How much damage reduction do they get for standing in this? How much speed? That's the Ashes to Ashes ability for Corona. Yeah, I also wish they would provide detailed stats on the patch notes. That would be my feedback there. Of course, this one is more important than that. But yeah, I hope that they give patch note numbers or even in-game numbers. Let us know what the damage reduction is, what it was changed from and to. I hope they do provide that eventually. So hopefully we do get some additional UI updates there. Again, people have tested this. This one specifically does seem around 20 to 25% damage reduction. Maybe I'll put a video out eventually with all the percentages on all the abilities so that you guys can see what has what. Hopefully, again, they do update that in the UI so you don't have to use any third-party resources though. That should cover it for today's video. If you like, subscribe, and until the next one. Deuces.